Hey out there. So, today's video, this is the cool old dude on YouTube. First of all, let me say that. And so, I might be cool in my own mind, but that's the name of the channel. And so, today I'm making this video. It's the second one today. So, but it's kind of important. The title is Save the Bankers, okay? And I think it's really important, and because it involves our banking institutions and our banks, and it's only my opinion, but I'd like to help out as many of our tellers and managers and employees at the banks. And so I'd like to say the first thing is for those tellers and managers and other people at the bank who even the owners who are not sure what the future is going to bring, and they have no idea about cryptocurrency, what it is, and and Bitcoin. They just know they've heard about it and they're not sure. So cryptocurrency is digital currency. It's ones and zeros. It's made on computers, and so but it's digital. And so the future of currency, whether people like it or not, it's here to stay. And so they want to get into it and learn about it as soon as possible. And the big reason is if not, what happens is like any other business, it can fold. It can go out of business because they weren't prepared. They didn't prepare their employees, or they had nobody to fill certain spots to keep it going. And so to break away from uncertainty and say, hey, we're into this, we got it under control. How can we help you, sir? How can we help you, man? Yes, let me get you Janet. Let me get you Tom. These are examples. They'll get you taken care of right away. And so, speaking of Robin, who's a pretty good receptionist and teller, and so at a bank, and so by learning about it, here's what you do: you go to YouTube, you watch a couple of videos, preferably my channel, the cool old dude, and you pick out either one of my videos or a couple of videos that I have linked to it. Some on Coinbase, some on Binance, and so some of the CEOs talking about what they're doing for the future, what they're doing in the present, and what they think about it. And I'll have some on there, even with Jerome Powell, the Fed chair, talking about it, Janet Yeltsin, and and even the president. They're signed orders for the Fed to develop a cryptocurrency that's backed by the U.S. dollar, and so people will have the option of keeping a $50 bill in their wallet, a $10 bill in their wallet for a Uber ride home on an emergency or to fill gas in their car if they don't have any other form at the minute. But one never knows. The restaurant where you buy your pizza, they might not take crypto, and but here's the thing, and so that I don't get sidetracked from the banks. The banks, if they appoint someone to run a small division on cryptocurrency, okay, because yes, crypto can stay and will stay in the financial industry. It's going to stay. But we may have hiccups, meaning that they find an error in a coin they developed and they need to change it, and that coin can go out of, that coin can be removed, and it might be replaced with something. It should be and will be replaced with something even better, but it's a learning curve still, because we're still at the baby stages of cryptocurrency and development in that field. And so let's say one of the tellers, him or her, they decide to study up on it an hour at a day, twice a week. But if they find it interesting and they like what they're learning about and seeing, and they say to themselves, well, I think I'll up it from half hour to an hour. I think I could watch the rest of this video or watch me an extra video to learn some about it. And now he's in the position to teach another teller. Might be his friend, might be her friend, might be a family member. And so they're armed with knowledge, about it. And now they don't feel uncomfortable in saying, what is this? What's happening? And because that's what happened with the car in the early 1900s and 1800s. People, what? That's a machine. What does it do? And so, and the telephone, Hello? Yeah, I'm Nick. Or even before my time, it was one of these on the wall, big old box. Hello, Agnes. Would you connect me with Wilbur down over at Margie's sleeping? Okay, I'll wait. And so those are, and nowadays it's a little bitty thing. No. It's even gotten to where it used to be on a cartoon when I was a kid. I'm going to need you to come over here and watch this. It was Dick Tracy was the name of the cartoon. And look, it came to reality. People are on their smartphones. Yeah, I'll be home in a little while. See you later, baby. Bye. And so the future comes whether we like it or not. And so if we flow with it, the best thing we want to do is flow with it. Some people confuse the cryptocurrency with online gaming and the betting and all that stuff. It may have developed from those types of things, but it's a whole different industry when it comes to cryptocurrency and finances. And so, and then what the U.S. is developing is something much more secure, much more dependable, much more, it has to be the best. And so to dominate worldwide. And so that's where we're at with the US dollar. And that's where we have to be with the digital currency from the US. We have to still dominate in that area. And so, and we are and we will continue to be that way. And so, uh, so I've got plenty of ideas and ways to teach when it comes to other interests. And so, but I'm getting sidetracked. Let me get back to the banks. So, from a small bank, credit union, small bank, to a big bank, they're all over the United States. They're all over the world. And so, what they want to do is, they can designate. They could appoint one or two people. Their best or their slowest, and say, are you willing to watch some videos and learn about this so you could teach the others about this? We need somebody. And then, look, if you step up and you start learning this is for the tellers. If you start learning about cryptocurrency now, you could be the one to step and say, hey, I wanna, and they'll see you as somebody important, and it's always better that they need you than you need them. And so you could step up and say, hey, I've been studying cryptocurrency for the last few months, last few weeks, last few years. Okay, and I'm pretty secure with how we could put up a small desk in this corner here. And for those people who are interested in bringing their business to us for providing crypto services to either purchase or trade or even to learn about it. Okay, that's you could make money from teaching it, and so you want to do that, and so it makes your job more secure, and it gives you purpose. And so right now, rather than to get that pink notice or to put that sticker on the front doors and say, hey, we're going out of business because we can't keep up with these bills, we're not making enough. So what you do is get into what's happening now in the future, keeping up, like you want to keep up with your music. And so study up on it. And even if you never invest, as far as buying $10 worth, $1,000 worth, okay, you still want to learn about it, because right now they've got it on phones. They got phone apps. There was my neighbor, I sold him a brand new computer I had no use for. I bought it and had it unopened, and I asked him, hey, could you use this right now before it gets older? And it'll still be good for another 10 years, but could you use it? He said, sure. And he asked me, do you got Pay app on your phone? It's a certain way of, it's a certain app that they use on their phones. And I was shocked because I said, no, I don't. But if you want, you can go to the ATM over by the Walgreens, and I'll be right here at home waiting for you. And said, oh, okay. And that's how it was done. But now imagine me, okay? Even me, I didn't have that app on my phone. I have other apps Okay, I got an Apple card that I know how to pay, transfer. But still, that one that he asked me, I said, no, I don't have it. Cash App, I think it's the name of it. So it's another thing to learn about. So keep yourself employed by keeping yourself educated on your line of business. And cryptocurrency is your line of business if you work in a bank. And so watch the video. And here's a suggestion. What you don't pick up once, you might pick it up on the second or third time. And I was taught something by a teacher once. She told me, Fred, everybody has different ways of learning. One person, okay, might hear something one time and hold it in for the rest of their lives. It might stick with them for the rest of their lives. And then other people, it takes them longer. It might take 4 or 5 times to hear the same thing over and over again until it's in. And it's the same thing like with a phone number, you know. If I tell you my phone number one time and it might last you till you get to your cell and boop, okay, I got it locked in, I'll call you later. But for the ones who they won't remember it, they'll stay there. What did you say it was? And you tell them the first 3 numbers and then give them the other 4 numbers and they'll say that again. What was the other 4 numbers? And so people have different ways of retaining the information that they learn. And so it's okay. Nobody's a genius. Nobody's perfect. So with that being said, I'll still make other videos on saving our bankers. For the people in the DeFi community, it's always good to have other means because one crashes, the other one's available. Remember that. And so you keep DeFi up and running right. And when the time comes, it's either one or the other or both to make it safer. There was one point I wanted to make. And so it'll probably be in my next video. But if you like this one here, give it a thumbs up, hit the like button, and subscribe. And I'll be coming up with more shortly. And that have to do with the same subject. And like I said, I'm on my way out. I got to beam up. Good night and God bless.